It's something that can never upset you, no matter what it is. When he was in the cave, imagine this. First of all, a spider spins its web miraculously around the cave. When these trackers, and these were the best trackers the Arabs had, and the Arabs had qiyafa and i'rafa, they had these sciences of tracking. They knew how to track, so they got to the cave. They tracked him to the cave, but then he saw the spider web. There was a dove with overhead, and they were saying, But he looked in the cave, and Abu Bakr was very nervous. And the Prophet just looked at him, and then he pointed to the end of the cave, and Abu Bakr saw the shores of Jeddah. This is like a wormhole. And the Prophet did. This was our Prophet. He had no fear. No matter how bad it got, he did not have fear. And this is what we have to remember. And dunya is hardship. Nobody had a more difficult time than the prophets. The Prophet ﷺ said, أَشَدُّ النَّاسِ بَلَاءً الْأَنْبِيَاء ثُمَّ الْأَمْثَلُ فَالْأَمْثَلُ. The people that have the most difficult time in this dunya are the prophets, and then those close to them. Our Prophet ﷺ buried all of his children except for Fatima. Who amongst us has had to bury all of their children? He buried all of his children. The Prophet ﷺ lost everything they were eating the leaves off trees. The best of creation. The best of creation. They were taking the leaves and basically grinding them down, and they were eating leaves on trees during the Hisar in Mecca. The Prophet ﷺ, for the first 5 years in Medina, people don't realize he made hijrah, but the first 5 years, they didn't even feel safe in Medina. They were constantly having difficulties in the Quran. They were always feeling unsafe. In the 5th year, all of the Arabs came. 30,000. The Prophet ﷺ, Medina was between two, they call it labbatain. In the Muwatta it's called labbatain, lava. It's lava tracks. Lava is in Arabic, laba is lava. Right? Fa and ba are from the same makhraj. They're labials. So, Allahu alam, it must have come from the Arabs, lava. But he had these 2 lava tracks. And they knew they were coming, because the Prophet had spies, he had people out, they knew. 30,000 Arabs, they came for genocide, to eliminate this community, to finish it. This was their plan. So this was a matter of life and death.